Hey gang, it's Ron from ITMastery.com, and my job is to get each and every one of you guys certified. So I'm sitting here at the airport and I was thinking about something. So you have to forgive me if the audio quality isn't superb. I apologize, but I just wanted to get this to you guys while it was fresh on my mind. First things first, hopefully you guys are having a great day. Hopefully everything is working out great for you. If not, make sure that you taking some steps to change that. I'm seeing a recurring theme in general, but one of the things that I can kind of annotate or analyze or really look at is my YouTube comments. Now, I don't moderate my own comments. Luckily, I have other people that moderate most of the comments. And every blue moon, they're like, "Hey, Rob, you might want to look at this," or "Hey, Rob, this is kind of the sentiments right now," or "Hey, Rob, this keeps on coming up. This might be a good idea for a video," so on and so forth. But one of the members of my team pointed out a couple people, right? Because luckily, I have some pretty thorough people on my side, and they had several people. One guy that's been commenting since 2019, a lady that's been commenting, I want to say, since 2020, and then another, we don't know if it's a guy or a girl, that's been commenting since 2018. Guess what they've been commenting? Studying for blank right now. And it's the same test. It's the same exam. It's the same blah, blah, blah. And it was funny. They put together a timeline, like, the first post, taking A plus in 3 weeks, wish me luck. 6 months down the line, still studying for A plus. 9 months down the line, still studying for A plus. And then the comments change, with the pandemic and everything. I don't know if right now would be a good time to look, man. I've said this once and I'll say it again. You don't have all the time in the world. You just don't. You don't have all the time that you think you have. However you are right now, however old you are, right? Just think about back to high school. Think back about your first job. Think about prom. Think about things that may have been 5 years ago, but it felt like it was a few months ago. Time for me now seems that I don't know, seems like one day is a week, right? It seems like it's only a few days in a month. It's January, then it's February, then it's March. So that's why I'm so protective of my time. That's why I'm so anxious when it comes to time, because I know once it's over with, it's over with. You can't replenish time. You can't get any more time. So I, for one, try to squeeze as much out of every day as I possibly can. And I just could not imagine being the type of person or being a person that's literally saying the same thing year after year. Literally, one of these people commented on my very first, and I appreciate, the support, but it's like, damn, I wish you would show yourself the same level of support. You just keep on watching these videos just to watch them. But anyway, comment on my first video that I ever published on the Master IT YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, shame on you. Go subscribe right now. I'll give you a couple seconds. Master IT YouTube channel. Google it, click it. Big ass red button that says subscribe. Click it. Thanks. So people that comment on my first video still commenting the same shit in 2022. My first video was posted, I want to say, 2017 or 18 maybe. and they still come in the same, they still studying for the same test, still studying for the same thing, still saying that they can't wait to, join my program, blah, blah, blah. And it's not even about the joining my program thing, because I, for one, know that just in general, just off of numbers, just off of analytics, the vast majority of my listeners, the vast majority of my subscribers, the vast majority of people who comment, like, post, watch every story that I put up, most of them will never join the program. Most of them will never do anything. And it just is what it is. I do my job. Hey, this is what I got. You can take advantage of it or not. And another thing is this, and I said this before, and I'll continue to say it. With some stuff, I know the future. And in the future, you're listening to this. In the future, you will be saying something like, damn, I wish I would have got certified sooner. Damn, I wish I would have joined the Zero to Hero program when it was still around. Because believe it or not, gang, I pivot. And when I pivot pretty hard, right? Um, I pivoted from civilian to the military, out of the military back to a civilian, to a multitude of things: a cybersecurity engineer, a network engineer, a project manager, um, a CTO, or this or that. Then pivoted back into education. It's just that you have to take advantage of things when they're available. And I just know for myself, I'm not going to be doing this forever, gang. Um, the Zero to Hero program is not going to be around forever, and it's going to be that's going to be like the running thing. Damn, I wish I would have found him sooner. Damn, I wish I would have sent. Like, shut up. You saw it. It was there. And another thing is the time thing, and also the lack of belief that a lot of you guys have in yourself. There's so many people that would rather take the air quote safe route and work at a fucking warehouse for 10 years, getting 35-cent raises every year. Just because, oh, I know that job gonna be there. I know it ain't gonna change. I know you, like, come on, man. You have to push yourself. And then another thing is, if you fail or don't go right, if you in your 30s, 40s, you got time, man. You got time to come back. Now, what's gonna happen is, if a lot of you guys continue to wait, have children, have more children, have certain ailments, you're going to become less and less risk adverse, right? You're going to be adverse, like your risk tolerance is going to be low as hell, because you're going to be thinking about all the things you could possibly lose, right? So, for example, I didn't wait. I hardly wait for anything. Like, as soon as I get an idea in my mind, I try to execute on it, because now that I have children, I'm not sure if I would have opened up a business. I probably would have still be, working a job, a good job, a great job, uh, because I've gotten the skills that I need to get to the bag. But I don't think I would have had the wherewithal, or I would have had the courage to start a business with children. I may be selling myself short, but I'm just not sure. I might have still did it. But if you would have asked me before I started a business, a year before that, if you're like, would you ever start a business? I probably would have told you no. And so, like I said, this podcast, the YouTube channel, the Zero to Hero program, is all meant to give back. Right? It's all meant for legacy, to help you get to where you want to get to. But at the same time, it seems that some of you guys just, can't get saved. Some of you guys just are addicted to losing, addicted to poverty, addicted to mediocrity. You know, Nobody gives a damn about your excuses. You can't take a damn test that's gonna make you some money. I don't get it. And another thing is, some people, depending on the certification, depending on blah blah blah. Oh, it's only gonna get you, XYZ, or you need to start here. You need to, thinking about, like, look, these things are guaranteed, and it's not a one time thing. These certifications are guaranteed to get you some money, some money over a long term, some money over the long call, get you a job, get your foot in the door, get you to a place where you at least have the ability to make six figures. So many people, focus on the six figures thing. And the reason that comes up so much in tech is because it's an actual possibility. If you're working at a warehouse, or you're working at FedEx, or you're working at delivering packages, or doing Uber Eats, or doing even skill stuff, even in healthcare, and a lot of these roles, you're not going to make six figures. And if you do, it's after 20 years, it's after all these promotions, after all this crazy stuff, right? If you do what you need to do in tech, it don't even have to be six figures. You could be making a comfortable living with a skill set that you can take anywhere, right? That gives you the flexibility to do stuff from your home. For example, you know I just told you I'm in the middle of the airport doing this right now, waiting for my flight. And that's another thing. Like I said, I'm always into execution because I don't know what tomorrow brings. I don't know what's going to happen. So that's why I always try to pour into my students, of course, but primarily my coaching clients, because they get on the phone with me for I got this specific issue, and I would like some guidance on it. And I pour into those people all the time, and it reinforces, that I need to do what I need to do, because like I said, I can't explain it, but I just feel like many of you, I just know it. I've been seeing thousands of you guys just aren't prepared for success, or aren't prepared to do what's necessary to become successful. It's like it's crazy that these people are scared to study for a test. And then, when I was coming through, I didn't have it accessible. Nobody was accessible. Like, there's so many people on YouTube, so many people that are willing to give you the game. Now, are you willing to receive it? Or are you, wanting them to do shit for free? That's another thing I noticed, is that with YouTube and all this other stuff, people um, are so used to free and trying to figure out why they can't get anywhere. Like, I'm sorry. For the most part, some free shit is not going to get you to where you're trying to get to. I know firsthand, trust me. In my dealings with trying to accomplish different things, I've tried the YouTube route, and there's some great information on YouTube. But if you're really trying to win, eventually you will see, like, okay, there is a ceiling to this shit. There's something missing. You can just feel it. Like, yeah, I feel like this could be faster, or I feel like it could be more valuable information. And that's one of the things for me, like I said. And then with the time thing, I'll always pay for pay for some guidance, pay for a shortcut, pay for something that's going to reduce my time and reduce my errors. And whenever I'm trying to execute, like, okay, does this person know what the hell they doing? Perfect. Here goes some money. Or if you got a program, if I can get on a call with you, so on and so forth. The days of somebody, you talking about you gonna buy somebody a coffee, or can I just pick your brain? That shit over with. That's over with. If you want a mentor, you gotta understand this is a stranger, for most likely, because just like anything else, just because you watch some videos, just because you don't know these people, but you want them to take time out of their day to talk to you about your problems and your issues. And that's just not the way things go. And then, like I said, this is only for high level performers, though, people that are trying to go to the next bracket. If you cool where you at, hey man, this shit can fall on deaf ears, no big deal. But if you're really trying to win, I'm telling you, and it doesn't have to be me, but you need to get you some type of coach, right? And then, like I said, people come back to me again and again and again and again, because the amount that you have to invest, the value far outweighs that. That's why I don't have any gripes or any embarrassment or any. I'm not shy about the shit that I do. Yeah, I got a whole program that you can enroll in. Yeah, I got coaching calls, and all of it costs money. All of it. Yeah, I'm here to help people, which is why I believe the Most High blesses all my endeavors. But I'm not about to do this shit for free. Come on, man. I got thousands of posts on Instagram, hundreds and hundreds of free training on YouTube. If that ain't enough for you, I don't know what to tell you. Damn, you gonna take the test for YouTube? Like I said, I appreciate all the support, but unless you're a student or a coaching client, beyond this the stuff I post, I don't owe you shit. Not even a conversation. And that's how you have to move, right? You have to have a singular focus. You have to have a different type of drive, right? And not getting off track, but I'm gonna get back on track after this. Another thing is I found is that supporting people, right? Uh, tipping people, paying people what you should pay them, so on and so forth, always comes back. It's the law of reciprocity, right? If you super cheap at the restaurant and the bill come out and you give them motherfuckers $2 and $3 tips, that's why you won't get any money. You don't believe in yourself. You don't believe that that money gonna come back. Now I'm not just saying you gotta get some shit off the dollar menu and you get a person $20. No, what I'm saying is appreciate what people do for you. Appreciate people's time. And what I found, the best way to show your appreciation is to give somebody some money, man. That's the whole thing. That's another thing that, as far as the certifications, that's why the certifications that I push are the certs that I push because I know that it can lead to some money. It's not just, this isn't that type of program. We're not on that type of time where, oh, you got a piece of paper and you should be proud of yourself. I should be. No, you got to provide for your family and yourself, right? And then, like I said, I'm just big on expediting the process. I'm actually looking right now to see what coaching program, what guidance, who can I connect with, who can I get with to go to the next level, right? Because I think that no matter what your age is, no matter where you are, you always need some type of guidance, right? You always need to connect yourself with people that are moving and shaking. And then, like I said, a lot of times what I'll do is if I need something from somebody, if I want to connect with somebody, I see what they got going on and I support first, right? So, okay, let me see. Okay, they selling shirts or they selling books or they selling coaching slots or they selling programs or they got this event and I'll pop up. And then me, just being a genuine person and having a, decent personality, you can get people to help you along your journey. 'Cause that's the thing. You can't do this shit by yourself, man. I wouldn't advise you to do it. This ain't boxing, right? And even if you're a boxer, you still got a trainer. You still got training partners. Still got people you got to spar with. You can't just go to the gym, you in the damn heavy bag, and you think that you about to show up and fight Mike Tyson, you know what I'm saying, or somebody like that. It just don't work like that. You need to cut out all distractions. You need to stop fucking around and do what you need to do, or not. That's the whole thing. If this upsets you, if this is kind of like, then just do what you've been doing, And hey, if it makes you happy, more power to you. And like I said, I'm talking to people that want more, right? If you good where you at, man, I'm happy for you, but I'm not. I'm definitely not. And anybody that's around me, I don't allow them to be comfortable. That goes for family, friends, whoever. If you're around me, you're not about to just be complacent. You're not just about to be, oh, okay, I'm good, I made it. No. Success is a journey, not a destination. You got to keep on doing what you got to do. Everybody around me is grateful, but nobody's complacent. I don't have time for it. And even students, right? And coaching clients. I'm gonna give you the game, I'm gonna help you, but I'm not gonna do the shit for you, right? And I'm not gonna give a damn more than you do. This is your life, man. This is your life. That's it. You are accountable for where you are and where you end up at. And believe it or not, 30 days of grinding, 90 days of grinding will change your entire life. Change your routines, change your habits, change yourself. If you're the exact same way you was in high school, that's no bueno. If every time you meet somebody tell you, man, you ain't changed a bit, that's not a compliment. You 38 and they talking about you ain't changed since you was damn 14. Come on, man. I just know that if I had access to the things that you guys have access to, I would be a lot further along in the race. So, like I said, that's why when I do see somebody, when I do get wind of somebody that seems like they really winning or really doing something I would like to do, I try to align myself with them. And if it don't work out, it don't work out. If I can't get close to them, or if I'm not feeling their vibe, or they're not feeling mine, no big deal, right? There's plenty other people. But like I said, if you do find somebody that seems like they align with how you feel and you halfway like them and things seem cool, why wouldn't you want to be on their team, right? And why wouldn't you want to get the tutelage? Why wouldn't you want to know the obstacles that they had to go through so you won't have to go through the same thing? I'm going to be honest, right? One of the things that keep me doing this is I know you guys can do it. I talk to grown men all the time. Low self-esteem, low confidence, low whatever. Just because, they've never had anybody push them. They never had anybody tell them, you can do this shit. And the reason I'm telling you guys this is because I'm sure you don't do this anyway. This might be your first time hearing me. Don't put me on a pedestal. I'm just a hard worker. I ain't fucking super smart. I'm not a genius. I ain't gonna say I'm not better than nobody because I'm better than all these other instructors, but you just gotta do the work and just be consistent. And whatever you're trying to do, it's gonna happen. If you build it, they'll come. And all you gotta do is keep building the foundation. The opportunities will come. The if you're looking for a significant other, that person will come. If you're looking for money, it'll come. Want a new house, it'll come. But you're gonna have to work your ass off every day. Every day. Um, and just giving you an example. Let's just say hypothetically, I'm way farther along in the race than you. Financially, education, whatever, right? And I'm working harder than you. How the hell does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? How the hell does somebody that's outperform you in all areas is still working harder than you? They done already won. You ain't even in the damn race. You ain't got your shoes tied. You over there still drinking water, stretching and shit, and they done won the race. Come on, man. You got to catch up. And like I said, stop worrying about shit that don't matter. If you're not winning right now, man or woman, you shouldn't be watching Netflix. If you're not winning right now, man or woman, you shouldn't be watching every game on Sunday. Then the next morning, watching all the highlights from the game that you already saw, like you a fucking ESPN analyst or something. These are millionaires running around on this football field, living a dream, while your fat ass is on the couch, talking about them, what they need to do. They won. All that hard work is why they on the field and why you watching them, why you a spectator. Crazy thing is you a spectator to those games, but you also act like you a spectator to your own life. Newsflash, you're in control of all this shit, man. If you want to get certified, go get certified. If you don't, then don't. But don't blame nobody else. Because, like I said, where I'm at right now, I'm responsible for it. Of course, God lighted the path, but I had to walk. I had to walk it. You understand? I had to do the work. He lit the path to show me, what's possible. But the stuff was real blurry, real blurry. Couldn't really see what it was. I know it's something down there. I guess I just got to keep on walking this path. I got to keep on doing what I got to do. And then, like I said, you can use your excuses as soft little pillows to lie on and cry yourself to sleep, or you can get your ass up and do what you got to do. Because I promise you this: whatever the task is, whatever the goal is, I promise you. And this is what I found, and I still suffer from it from myself as far as procrastination. But all the shit I be worrying about, and oh man, I don't know if it's gonna work out, or oh man, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Once I actually do it, it's never as bad as I thought. Never as bad as I thought. So just take that with you for today. This is the Master IT podcast with Rob. Hopefully, this reached who it needed to reach, touch who it needed to touch. Make sure you like this, share it to at least 2 social media platforms so we can get the message out. And if you're looking for training, you already know you can go to itmastery.com and apply to our flagship program. If you want to do a one-on-one with me, which I think is what a lot of you guys need, if you're not necessarily looking to get certified, not necessarily looking to get into tech, but just looking to level up in all areas of your life, we can hop on a phone call. And as direct as I am on this podcast, I'm going to tell you exactly what the hell you need to do, what you're fucking up on, what you need to work on, and we can kind of give you a roadmap to be successful. Other than that, I'm going to see you in class.